What is up, nieces, nephews? Deadly Uncle Fresh here. Stopping in and talk to you about, yep, you guessed it, colognes. So, there's dupes, clones, or inspired buys. And sometimes there's twists. Let's talk about them. So, in my journey of fragrance collecting, such as clones and perfumes and all this, so I've come into quite a few dupes, and they have saved me quite a bit of money, because this was the first dupe I ever bought. Club de Nuit Intense Man, and this is a very good dupe of this fragrance right here. So this and this in the air will smell pretty freaking similar, except for the batch that I bought of Creed. It's kind of a balanced batch. It's not too smoky, it's not too fruity. So yeah, apparently there's batch variations. I don't get caught up too much in that. I just like the way this stuff smells, so I bought it. Cost me, even on a discounter, it costed me, for this 50 ml bottle, it ran me about $400. So you got to make sure you really like it before you buy it. So that's why I bought this first, because I did reviews. I watched reviews. I did the note breakdowns, and every reviewer I watched said that this was one of the better colognes or clones of this fragrance right here. So it's a dupe that was one of the better ones. The opening in this one though is a little bit harsh. It's been compared to like a lemon pledge cleaner. Pretty citrusy at top, and that burns off within the first, I want to say, 4 or 5 minutes, and then it gets into the sweetness, the smokiness, and the freshness that this all has. This one's a whole lot smoother at it than this one is, but if you need to save money, want to save money, I would highly recommend going this route. They do come in different variations. This is the eau de toilette. I have the eau de parfum and the parfum versions of this brand. This is how much I like this scent profile. So if you want to save money, dupes might be good for you, because a little 50 ml bottle of this stuff, after smelling all of these, and there are a bunch more that I have not smelled yet, but after smelling these ones, I'm thinking maybe, sure, on a special occasion I'll wear this, but those ones I can wear daily and not feel guilty about it, because it only cost me about $40 a bottle compared to $400 a bottle. And what I mean by twists are, sometimes companies will mix and match. Hunter green, this one is from the House of Armaf, same place Club de Nuit is from. Club de Nuit is like its own line though, but this one, Hunter Intense, this one is the eau de toilette version from Armaf. It smells a little bit like Sauvage, and at the same time it'll smell like, to me, kind of like an Invictus bubblegummy sweet. So that's what that smells like to me. They call that a twist, but if you're looking for something that's a little bit different, this stuff, I would go with the eau de parfum. This is the eau de toilette, because the eau de parfum lasts longer. This one I get about 4 hours out of, but yeah, like I said, it'll give you that Sauvage mixed with to me it's mixed with Invictus. So there's a twist. And then there's clones or dupes. This one is duping ysl-Y's Tux. This is a pretty good scent on its own. I haven't smelled YSL's Tux, but this, it's a fresh floral, very rose forward fragrance. I like it. It somehow does the rose in a masculine way. Like, I don't know how they do it, but they did it, and I'm happy because I like it when I wear it. It smells amazing. This again, eau de parfum concentration, will last you, and does project pretty good for the first, I want to say, hour and a half to 2 hours. After that, your scent bubble will get a little bit smaller, but if you're looking for saving money, smelling great, trying on a first rose fragrance or something, I would highly recommend this one here. There is another one from the house of Lattafa. It is this one here. It's called Luxe Final Edition. Now this one is actually a dupe of something that I do own, and that would be ysl-Y eau de parfum. And as you can see, I put a pretty decent dent in it. The bottle size is fairly small compared to what I got. I bought this at retail, and this one cost me at retail, I want to say about 145 bucks plus taxes. So this I got for 29 bucks, and it smelled so close to that one. I am kind of kicking myself in the butt for buying that, but I did buy the YSL first, which was weird because, and then I heard about this one, heard it was a great dupe, so I figured, hey, I like that scent profile, let's go with it. And then there's this, another one from Lattafa. It's Hayaati. This one, it's got that bubblegummy, sweet, sea, fresh, all the things that Invictus has, this has. So if you're looking for Invictus on the cheap, because you want to, this is where you would look. There are actually a couple from this house that smell like that, but this is the one I've tried. This is one I like. Great for summer. Pretty much can be an all year rounder. Again, eau de parfum concentration. This house does most of them are eau de parfums, I believe. So do your research, check them out, look them up on fragrancebuy.ca, and you will be surprised. A lot of these are pretty popular from this house. It is a clone house, so they do inspired buys, straight up clones. I have 3 that are being delisted and discontinued, and you will see why. These are being delisted and discontinued because they probably got in trouble for how close they got to the actual thing they were cloning. So yeah, you can tell right off the bat what they were trying to go after, and they nailed it. A couple of weeks ago I was bored, so I went to Sephora, and they have every one of these that I have from this house. They have the originals from Tom Ford, and I sprayed them on test strips, smelled them, and pretty dang spot on for what they are. And these bottles I paid, again, $30 for. So these are no longer in circulation. They're discontinued, and you can see why, because they got in trouble for how close they were going after this brand. So if you're lucky enough to get your hands on these, that's awesome. I only got 3 of them, the Tobacco Vanilla one and Effin' Fabulous dupes. So I wanted to get the oud wood one, but it was always sold out and I couldn't get my hands on it. But that's one I wanted to try out for sure. But I figured I'd come on, show you all how to save a little bit of money, because these were all purchased except for the YSL and Hunter. I didn't purchase, I traded for, which is kind of cool. It's like grown-up trading cards. So I traded for that. I can't remember what I traded away for it, but I was pleasantly surprised on that one. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a little bit of insight on how to save a little bit of money. Call it balling on a budget or what have you. These will have you smell amazing, save money, and the majority of them will last you quite a while. Because like I said, this was probably my first dupe, and I'm looking through the bottle, and I'm probably about, I want to say about halfway down. I bought this probably about a year and a half ago. So that tells you how much I wear this. One of my go-tos. I love the fragrance, I love the scent profile. But I thought I'd come on, share how to save some money. Again, I'll put a link in the description for a $5 off coupon from fragrancebuy.ca. First time buyers, use it, become a member. I highly recommend it. Hasn't disappointed me yet. So stay deadly fresh, people.